Hey everyone, welcome to Sidra Play Studio. I'm Liu Qingyu, and today we are talking about esports, how it went from a niche hobby to a massive global industry. We will look at China and South Korea, and then talk about what Malaysia can take away from them. So, where did it all start? South Korea, back in 1999. They set up KISPA, the first official esports association, and launched OGN, a whole TV channel just for gaming. That was way ahead of its time. And then you have Faker, probably the greatest player ever. He's been with the same team for 13 years, won 6 world titles, and just made Time's top sports icons list. Right next to Messi, crazy right? China came in a storm too. In 2025, the industry pulled in over 29 billion yuan, with nearly 500 million users. That's huge. Esports is now shaping media, entertainment, tech, and even startups. Now, what does esports actually give us? For one, the creative economy. In China, streaming alone makes up over 80% of revenue. Korea's industry is growing almost 800 every year. Entertainment-wise, global viewership is set to hit 640 million this year, and for young people, university students are now making up nearly 40% of esports jobs in China. They are picking up real skills in teamwork, data, and communication. But let's be real, there are big challenges too. First, player mental health. Just last year, two KPL players posted really worrying messages about their personal struggles. A player called Hua Yuan from Foshan DRG got scammed in a relationship, and the other player called Xiran from Wuhan Star Pro have family and financial breakdowns. They were found and hospitalized. Thank God. Even Faker has talked about seeing a sports physiologist. Second, the business model. China relies way too much on streaming, and the fewer than 5 clubs actually make money. Korea only budgets 0.13% of its sports ministry for esports. Third, regulation. Korea players can't skip military service unless they win Asian Games gold, and China still doesn't have unified anti-cheating rules. Fourth, ethics. Players get harassed online all the time. One identity five player actually retired because of it, and sponsors sometimes push unhealthy stuff to young fans. On the flip side, esport is creating lots of new jobs. Coaches, analysts, shoutcasters, streamers, game devs, even managers. Faker's now a part owner of T1, has deals with Nike and Red Bull, and even owns a building in Seoul. In China, top instructors can earn over 3,000 yuan a day, and selling is rising. So, what should Malaysia do? I've got 4 ideas. 1. Talent development. China has a massive talent gap, over 3.5 million positions unfilled. Malaysia already put 20 million into esports and launched the MEAP program. Next step, build a national academy. Bring in coaches from Korea and China and make mental health and nutrition part of the training. 2. University industry community ties. Korea's KISPA set up standards contracts and anti-doping rules ages ago. Malaysia should expand internships with MES and international teams, and run more local tournaments to sport young talent. 3. Infrastructure. Shanghai hosts nearly 20% of China's offline events. Malaysia needs a national esports center, and not just in KL, but regional hubs in Johor, Penang, Sabah too. Make them innovation labs where tech companies can test new VR or analytics tools. 4. Government policy. Korea's raising its esports budget to over 10 billion KRW. Malaysia is updating its Sport Development Act. Good. But we also need a cross ministerial team, tax breaks for investors, a welfare fund for players, and clear anti cheating rules based on Korea's model. Bottom line, esport is big and it's only getting bigger. Malaysia has 18.8 million gamers, a $720 million market, and a young population. We've got what it takes to be Southeast Asia's esport hub. But we need to start now. Thanks for listening to Citra Play Studio. I'm Liu Qingyu. If you like this, hit like, share, drop a comment. See you next time.